Hi Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of March 19th through the 25th. This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. So Pisces, for this reading, I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck along with the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, Pisces, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Eight of Cups. Okay, let's see here. I think that travel is in the cards definitely for some of you Pisceans this week. Might be travel for work. For other Pisceans, maybe your vehicle is significant this week. There could be some Pisceans that maybe you're getting some work done on your vehicle, or your vehicle could just be significant here this week. With the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Cups for me is you very focused on the future. Some of you are very focused on the future. For some of you, this can be you moving forward emotionally from something, or gearing up to move forward emotionally, getting ready, preparing yourself for some sort of forward movement, either emotional, or then for other Pisceans could be physical travel. Again, that's in the cards for some of you. Now, the overall energy for the week is actually the Queen of Swords. So we have this emotional energy for some of you at the bottom of the deck, and then we have this energy as the overall energy, which for me, obviously, the Queen of Swords is not an emotional person, an emotional character. She's more of a serious energy. So to be honest, for some of you with this combination, you could be over something. You could be just over it. Whatever that may be, you're over something, you're ready to move forward. She's a very serious energy. I also see her as very focused, sharp individual. She can be someone who's focused on the truth, or someone who is focused on receiving that clarity or those answers, maybe when it comes to a problem, something like that. But she can be someone who's focused on justice, focused on the truth. And she also will use this sword to sever ties from, you know, that's no longer serving her any longer. And with that Eight of Cups energy, again, some of you could be over something. You could be severing ties or just moving forward in some way. And with the Knight of Wands here and the Chariot, again, I see physical travel movement in the cards for some of you. So some of you could be moving house. But then other Pisceans, I feel like you're just getting away. You know, maybe you're just getting away from a person or a situation. I'm just seeing what I'm getting here. And, you know, the Knight of Wands, his energy, you know, is very passionate, creative, fiery. You know, he's a very enthusiastic person and energy. So I think that some of you, as far as moving forward, I don't feel like you're down about it. I don't feel like, you know, this is something that's hard for you to do whatsoever. I feel like for many of you, this is something you're excited about. This is something that you want. For some of you, you might have even had to kind of fight for this, or, you know, defend your beliefs in some way, because underneath the Knight of Wands, I have the Seven of Wands, which is what I call that warrior spirit. And this for me is a very passionate, courageous energy. So I think that, you know, some of you, you're very passionate about moving forward in a certain direction towards a particular goal. And this is you willing to fight for it, or with the Seven of Wands, it's not always, you know, fighting for what it is that you want. It's you not backing down. For me, it's a very passionate, courageous energy. This is someone who would, you know, they're very passionate about something, a goal, whatever it may be. And, you know, they're not going to compromise or settle or quit, and they're going for it. You know, and with the Moon here, I think that for some of you, there's maybe some unknowns around this. The future isn't certain. There's, you know, with this energy, with the Moon, it can be like an emotional, confusing energy. You know, maybe something feels like it's up in the air, or there's just some uncertainty around this matter. But still, with that being said, I think that some of you, excuse me, are very passionate about this, so passionate. that, you know, you're not going to give up on this. So even if something's kind of up in the air and you don't know what to expect from this, you're still moving towards it. And with the Chariot is like the ultimate victory card. So you will be successful with this. There could be a few of you this week that, as far as, you know, what it is that you're moving towards, you might have some important decisions to make. For a few of you, you know, maybe there's some decisions to make in regards to this week. If that's the case, really listen to your intuition, definitely. Now, maybe the sign of Cancer is significant here with the Chariot and the Moon. There could be like another water sign person that's significant. So you could be traveling with a water sign person. You could be traveling to see a water sign person, and some of you could even be getting away from a water sign person maybe this week. Now you do have some characters here. I'm getting this water energy, but there also could be an earth sign person that's significant, and then maybe even a fire sign. We have the Knight of Pentacles, I have the King of Wands, so maybe a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Excuse me. But we do have 2 cards of victory here. So like I mentioned, you will be successful with reaching this goal. You will be successful. Some of you, it could be taking some time. This could be a goal that maybe it's been, you know, something's been slow moving. You've been getting closer, making like gradual progress for some of you, because with the Knight of Pentacles energy, when his energy is at play, you know, he's the slowest moving knight. So it can be, you know, gradual progress, something taking a little while, but he's a knight who always reaches his goal. And we can see that he's moving directly towards this Ace of Swords, which is another card of victory. But with the Ace of Swords in particular, it's victory after dealing with some challenges. So maybe some of you have just simply felt challenged because it's taken a long time, or, you know, it's been a process. And then other, you know, Pisceans, you know, maybe you did actually deal with some challenges, but you're moving towards this victory, this success. For some of you, that clarity or those answers that you were seeking, that truth, and it could be around, like I mentioned, a particular character. For those of you that it is in regards to like a relationship matter, something like that. And then other Pisceans could also be, you know, you moving towards severing that tie, perhaps moving forward, maybe seeing the truth. The truth is maybe allowing you to move forward in some way. And with the King of Wands, for those of you that this is not a character, especially those male Pisceans, this really could be your energy here this week. More towards the second half of the week here with the King of Wands, I see him as someone who's very, very passionate, courageous. You know, he's a manifester. When he wants something, he finds a way. He makes it happen, and he's very optimistic and outgoing, and he's extremely motivated. So again, there's something in your life that you're very passionate about. And here, you know, this could be you definitely maybe making a decision or becoming really passionate about this, definitely here this week. And I think that you have your you know, your sights set on certain things here with this King of Wands and then this Three of Wands. You know, this is you definitely thinking about the future. Could be setting your sights on like new goals and things like that here. And with the Three of Wands, you know, for me, it's someone who's worked very, very hard. And because they've worked so very hard, they're seeing that growth. They're seeing that progress. But more, you know, more work is still to come. You're still going to have to, you know, put energy and effort into whatever this is to keep it moving or to, you know, get to that next level. For some of you, you know, you could be waiting on this particular goal, waiting for your ships to come in some way. And, you know, you're seeing definitely growth with this combination, growth, progress. There could be, you know, some sort of clarity that's coming to you this week, some sort of answers. Some of you may be making some decisions here. There's growth, there's progress, but yet I don't feel like you're at your goal just yet, but you're moving towards it, definitely. very quickly. So that's for many of you. And then again, I mentioned that travel could be in the cards for other Pisceans. Travel could be in the cards, and if you're not physically traveling, some of you, this could be work related. You could be like moving up within the company you work for, something like that. Or if it is on the relationship front, you know, maybe just moving forward with your life in some way. Maybe moving towards some sort of change, but I feel like it's a very positive change. But let me pull you an additional guidance card. Additional guidance for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know for this upcoming week? Additional guidance for Pisces. All right. Interesting. Okay. So it's actually the parenting and children card. So for some of you, your parents could be significant. Your children could be significant. Some of you might maybe even be moving towards being a parent. So that's actually a very interesting combination for those of you that are traveling. Maybe you're traveling to see either your parents or your children. There could be some Pisceans you're moving towards, maybe having a family. So you know, that's definitely very, very interesting. If you are a Pisces that has been trying to get pregnant and you've been dealing with maybe some uncertainty around that, I would say don't give up. If that's your goal, don't give up here, because some of you could be moving towards being a parent, starting a family, or expanding your family. So that's very interesting, Pisces. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to me here on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you all a wonderful week. Take care.